Good morning. Just thought I'd do a little catch up. So, the more astute of you will have realised I'm back at Cheltenham Crematorium. I'm doing a service for a friend at midday today. Well, for a number of friends actually, a family that I know very well. I thought I'd do a little catch up because now that I've sort of got my mojo back, I wanted to keep going, and I wanted to keep putting videos up pretty regularly. So I thought I would just share a bit of misfortune, which actually turned out quite well in the end, but a bit of misfortune that happened to me this week. Now, for the last, I suppose, 6 or 7 months possibly, doggy barking. Last 6 or 7 months, I have been stopping at the Gluster Old Spot on the Tewkesbury Road in Cheltenham. It's a Brit stop, and it has been absolutely lovely. That's nice and peaceful. But now that it's getting busier, because obviously it's getting into summer, there's more and more motorhomas that are out, and there's more and more people that have either hired motorhomes or fair weather motorhomas. And unfortunately, the group that descended upon the old spot this week really didn't know how to play the game. Now, the purpose of a Brit stop, in my mind, is you are using the free facilities of the pub or restaurant or farm shop or wherever it is you're going. And the idea is that you pull up, you park considerately and respectfully for your fellow motorhomer, and you go and you eat and you drink in the pub, if it's a pub that you're going to. That's why the pub has offered you the free use of their little field. I was not very impressed, I have to say, when I think there were 5 of them. One had a trailer. They parked very inconsiderately. I really felt Elvis was at risk, actually, if they pulled out. And then they had a barbecue. And, oh God, I was seething a bit about that. So that did spoil it for me a little tiny bit. But what I did the day afterwards is Noah and I went to Borton Campsite, which is where we stayed last night. Just dropped Noah off at his mum's. It's still very early. He's gone for a sort of early morning shower, I think. Could have had him on the motorhome, but there we are. Yeah, so that's what happened to me this week. And this weekend I am going away. So I'm going to a little holiday village place, which I will say where it is when I'm there. But I'm always very I'm always told off, because whenever I go with people, and I say, I'm going to so-and-so on such and such date, they always go, no, you shouldn't say that in advance. So I'm not. It'd be very good. But yeah, I will say where it is on the next one. It's not that exciting, to be honest. There aren't that many holiday villages in the UK, are there? So you've got a 1 in 5 chance of guessing where it is. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, it's a nice morning. Interesting week that it's been. I don't think there's anything else to say, really, other than I saw this really sad, I don't know whether you call it a meme, I'm terrible with this modern stuff, whether it's a meme or just a sort of a caption on a photo. And it was this really sad, really upset me, actually. And it was this picture of this little dog being led on a lead, sort of on its final walk to have the destruction injection. This nurse was sort of leading it, and the photo and the caption just said, "But what if my family comes tomorrow?" It really upset me. It really upset me, and I think partly because our dogs are a pain in the bum, but I love them desperately, and I wouldn't, and I've, the dogs I've had before, I just don't know how anyone can do that, have a little furry friend and not want to look after them and love them forever. Yeah, it just upsets me a bit. And yeah, the thought of them being put down is not nice. So there we have it. I am going to have the rest of my hot chocolate. And I'm going to prepare for my funeral at midday. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little catch-up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.